Coming up, 400 backlog surgeries for New Amsterdam Hospital. Manufacturing Association statement could cause harm to local economy, says the central bank. And West Bank Demerara community calls for justice for 4-year-old accident victim. News in Depth begins now. With tonight's edition of News in Depth, I'm Eva Wharton. Thanks for joining us. First up, 400 backlog surgeries to be done at the New Amsterdam Hospital.
The government is working to ease the backlog surgeries arranged to be done at the New Amsterdam Hospital. Junior Public Health Minister Dr. Karen Cummins said her ministry is hoping very soon to have the theatres operational and to ease the drug shortage supply.
We'll be working with the New Amsterdam Hospital so we can have more surgeries. When I went there 2 weeks ago, there is a backlog of 400 surgeries to be done, and we're hoping very soon that we'll have our theatres going and make sure we have our drugs. That's another story by itself. But we are working. We know where the gaps are, and we intend to fill them up. All right, and very soon some of those backlog cases of fibroid and all the hernias and the hydroceles, and so we want to get them looked after.
According to Dr. Cummins, the Ministry of Public Health is also working on the quality of nurses that are being trained and reviewing the curriculum.
We have since put in for this year 4 ambulances. So all the hospitals from New Amsterdam to Port Moran to Skeldon, they all have ambulances now. 4 new ambulances. Very good. No pressure on that. We are working on the quality of nurses that are being trained. So when they would have come to look you after, we will ensure that you don't have to question about their integrity, whether they can treat you properly. So we are trying to revise our curriculums as we train our nurses. They'll be second to none in the Caribbean. So that when you go to the health center, the health post, they will be treating you with dignity, so to speak. Yeah.
Dr. Cummins made those comments at an outreach program at Liverpool on the quarantine of babies last Sunday.
We will return with more news on the other side of this break.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get like a teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And then got my favorite color, pink. Let me go along.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Onion.
Hi, honey. Your family will love new Abbey butter spread.
Thank you, Mommy.
A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol. Abbey is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abbey is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
A man's beer.
Welcome back. The central bank is once again saying that there is no shortage of foreign currency, as it labels a statement by the Ghana Manufacturers Association as misleading. Bank of Ghana today refuted claims by the Ghana Manufacturers and Services Association that the dollar was losing value and stood at Ghana $230 to $1. The Bank of Ghana said the claim by the GMSA that the effective rate for the US dollar is Ghana $230 is not only misleading but is also of a kind that does nothing more than add fuel to the rising speculative and destabilizing activities in the foreign exchange market, all of which could be harmful to the economy. According to the Bank of Ghana, the rate quoted by the Manufacturing Association is not a uniform transaction rate, but it is the online rate of exchange for one of the largest commercial banks in Ghana for its credit and debit card transactions, which represents a very small share of the Cambio market transactions. At the end of last week, the exchange rate for buying U.S. currency was 214 Ghana dollars and selling was 218 Ghana dollars. The release also stated that last week some US $40 million was turned over, with purchases and sales at Bank Cambios being $19.6 million and $20.4 million respectively. The Bank of Guyana again noted the hoarding of foreign currency by exporters. It also reiterated that there is no shortage of foreign currency.
Your family will love new Abe butter spread.
Thank you, Mommy.
A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol, Abe is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abe is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
Nothing compares to the class and beauty of Beeson Windows and Doors. Engineered by professionals and built to last longer than the competition. Buy 10 windows and get one 24x16 bathroom window absolutely free. No tricks, no gimmicks, and no hidden fees. Prices starting from $13.5 VAT inclusive. So visit our showroom today at Lot 1228 New Eccles Industrial Site or BPAT's building on Regent Street and save big on UPVC or aluminum windows. To order now, call 622-4197 or 226-1292.
West Coast Demerara residents are calling for justice for a child killed by a driver.
The family of a 4-year-old toddler of Tusha New Housing Scheme, East Bank Essequibo, who was fatally struck down in a road accident earlier this month, is demanding justice since the female driver is yet to be charged. Residents of the area came out in their numbers today calling for justice and protesting against what they call police cover-up. Ram Karan Mohan called Ram was struck down oblique to his home. It was mid-morning on March 14 when Ram and his 7-year-old brother were accompanied by their uncle to a shop to purchase a ball to play cricket when he was struck down by a silver-colored Toyota Primo. During the protest today, the child's mother, Anna Prasad, made it clear that nothing but justice for her late son will do.
I need justice for me baby. I get to understand she was never charged. $20,000 can't bring back me son. I need justice for me son. She was never charged. I get to understand she don't have any license. The car don't have insurance. Plus she said she father working with Granger. She is untouchable. I need justice. I don't want no money for me son. I want justice. I want justice for me baby. I need justice. I just need justice. She dragged me baby like a dog. If the bike not been running from the car, she will never stop. Baby went with my son and the same by here right to the shop there. So with the stand up right on the road for cross, she hold me baby till so.
The driver and the car were taken into custody on the night of the accident, but the woman was subsequently placed on $20,000 station bail. There are conflicting reports about what transpired that day, with one eyewitness telling police the toddler ran into the path of the car. However, another witness stated that the woman was on the phone and drove into the child who was on the corner of the road.
That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again, same time tomorrow for another edition.